I'll 100% probably make another video on this topic because there's a book called The Power of Now, and it's my all-time favorite book. And I haven't reread it recently, so I would like to read it again before I get really in depth on it. But the basic premise of the book is that everything that you've ever experienced, everything that ever happened to you, everything happens now. Now is the only reality that is real. Everything that is in the past no longer exists. The future has not happened yet. The only reality you have is right now. Everything you've ever experienced, you experienced it now. All your memories that you have, you had them now. Now, here's a premise to think of, is that there's no real reason that you have to identify with the past. The past no longer exists. It's a weird concept to grasp because, we like to think that we are our past, we are our experiences, but we're not. There's no real reason you have to connect yourself to the past or even to the future. And in fact, constantly thinking about the past usually brings anxiety, and constantly thinking about the future brings worry. Both things you don't need, as long as you keep your mind in the present. Now, I'm not so woo-woo that I'm on the hippie vibe where all I'm doing is just being here and now, bro. Got no problems. But in some case that is true though. That oftentimes whenever I'm hanging out with a friend or someone, or we're just chilling, we're having a good time, a lot of times I'll tell them, I'm like, hey, let's just take a second to appreciate the fact that at this very moment, this very second, in fact, I'll do it with you guys right now. If you're watching this video, you're chilling, wherever you're at, you're on your phone, you're on the laptop, listening to your boy speak, we have no problems. In this very instant, it's me speaking to you, me speaking to the camera, and you listening to me, we have no problems. We're simply sitting, having a conversation. So if you can live life like that, and just remember that the only thing that matters is your present existence. It's a sense of just becoming more present. It takes away a lot of worry, takes away a lot of anxiety. I'm a very calm person, and a lot of things, most things don't really get to me. But part of that reason is because if it's in the future, there's nothing I can do. Well, I can build towards it, but there is no purpose in me worrying about it or thinking about it negatively. If something happened in the past, unfortunately, time machines have not been invented yet. So there's nothing I can do about it. It's happened, it's gone. Now we move forward with the next step in life or whatever the situation is. But that book, it changed the way I viewed reality. Understanding that you were not connected to the past, nor do you need to worry about the future. Now, sorry, I kind of went on a tangent there, but going back to why I'm saying I'm not so hippie and I don't even know the word to say for it, but I do understand you have to worry about the future in the senses of you need to be making plans and preparing yourself for success and things of that nature. That may be the one disconnect I do have with the book, is that it doesn't speak much on making sure that you're building towards what you want to build. But My kind of viewpoint on that is that if you're able to get to a point where you simply enjoy the process for the process, therefore you're not looking at yourself like, oh, I'm doing all this work, I'm sacrificing all these things now for I can have this greater opportunity to be put in this different position in the future. I'm simply doing the work now because I enjoy the process of doing the work, if that makes sense. But it's all in the frame of now. Like I'm building myself up. I'm going to the gym. I'm working on my finances. I'm building up the YouTube. I'm doing all these things on a daily basis because I enjoy doing those things for what they are. I enjoy the process. I'm not constantly thinking about what the future implications are going to be, or oh, you know, when I get to this many subscribers, or when I get to this weight, like everything's going to be great. Everything is already great. Life is awesome. Granted, I may not be where I want to be, but in this present moment, now, I'm good. I'm enjoying life. I'm living it to the fullest of my ability. I'm not worrying about my past, and I honestly don't associate with my past because I have no reason to associate with it. Like I said, we're definitely gonna have to go through this video again once I reread the book, because I do think this concept is one of the most powerful things I've ever come across in terms of just like your mental and how you think about yourself and how you perceive reality. I hope you guys got some value from that. Remember, you're living in the present. Everything that's happened to you happens now. Everything is in the now. The past does not exist. The future has not happened. Stop worrying so much. Stop being so anxious about everything. Enjoy your now and realize that now is your only existence. Doses.